teacher. My name is Inaji Princess Chisom. Welcome to the Eagle Eye Fashion Show.
My name is Uhatad Maika Mariams.
According to the research in Plasu State University, fashion is accepted by 80% of students in the campus.
Fashion, in general, is a trend that is accepted globally. We are going into the school to be interviewing few students and lecturers to hear their views on fashion. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Garba Timothy, a 200 level from mass communication. Yeah.
Ibrahim Jennifer. Cosmos Moses Nasuk, a 300 level student of accounting department.
Henrietta James from economics department.
Florence Kaze, a 300 level accounting student.
I'm Israel Longs.
Fashion, in my view, has to do with maybe the global or maybe not global way that people dress. What is trendy, what people want to do in a society when it comes to what they wear.
How individuals express themselves with their clothing.
It's what you feel like wearing.
Fashion refers to the appearance of a person.
What you wear and how you present yourself.
Fashion is actually a way of appearance.
My own word simply is just how people dress, especially the current trend that is going on. People dress to look good, and everybody wants to look presentable, so it's not bad to look presentable.
You are dressed the way you dress.
You should dress the way you want to be addressed.
For a student, when you dress responsibly, your lecturers take you seriously. But when you dress irresponsibly, you are not taken seriously. Even when maybe you have a problem or something, when you are indecent, or a person who doesn't dress properly, they don't take you seriously. But when you are someone who is known for decency, seriously, because of what you wear, you will really get favors from lecturers even. And everybody that sees you knows that you're a responsible person.
So when you dress good, people also address you respectfully.
It makes you look smart, either as a guy or as a lady.
It presents you well to people.
Which plays a very key role in the way people are interpreted as well.
It's very, very important. Just like that's why I'll give instance to accounting department or the Faculty of Management Sciences that they introduced dress code. So that it's a profession. As accountants, as managers, you're practicing your profession, so they have to train you right on campus. If they don't train you here, when are they going to do that? The negative impact of indecent dressing is alarming. It's alarming in Nigerian institutions.
When you dress to seduce others, like indecent dressing, especially on the part of the ladies.
Our level of indecent dressing to an extent can affect the guys, even male lecturers. Yes, maybe to an extent it makes them feel uncomfortable and it harasses them.
You see, when it comes to campus, people who are dressing indecently, especially for the women, they could cause themselves to be raped. Even for the men, the same thing. You see, they might call you a cultist just because of what you're wearing as a guy. And so, you see, that's an issue too. That's a very negative impact.
It actually makes you look different. People look at you like, okay, this person is not conducting himself in a very reasonable way.
Indecent dressings should be curtailed from each department. That's from your inception into the school. You should have a handbook or a brochure which gives you the do's and the don'ts of that department. So things like knickers in aspect of guys and slippers, if they are not allowed in the school, then it should be stated in the handbook and penalties should be set on them, or from the school gate they can be stopped and checked.
This school in particular, Plasu State University, where I'm a student of, have actually done a lot in helping curtail the issue of indecency. We have departments around that have dress code. Good department like accounting, management, biochemistry, and others, where you are given a particular dress code. And then I think that has gone a long way in curtailing dressing, indecent dressing, because people are forced to dress a particular way and a smart way. And then that, from my own point, will go a long way in helping that.
Well, good advice is something they should give to students, and they should at least take it seriously. When you come for lectures and you're improperly dressed, maybe you should be given a punishment or sent out of class.
If, for example, a lady or a guy should come to the campus like indecently, they can tell the person to go back home and change.
Start checking students when they are in classes and then trying to advise them on how to dress properly too.
Penalties should be enacted any student out of class if they're not properly dressed.
Indecent dressing on campus should be dealt with mercilessly.
My name is Dr. Daniel Datsokdario, HOD History Department, History and International Studies.
Nankpak Auduboka.
I'm Silas Inyedio.
At the moment, we don't have dress code for students of Plateau State University Bokos.
I wouldn't really come out to say exactly this is how a student must dress.
But if you ask me to suggest certain dress code for students, I would say for guys, shirts, t-shirt, jeans, plain trousers, they are okay. For the ladies, yes, they can wear normal shirts and t-shirts with jeans, they are okay too.
But perhaps student has the right to dress the way he or she wants to dress, but there should be decency, there should be modesty. Primarily, dressing is aimed at covering our nakedness. Yeah, so students, however you want to dress, as far as it is decent, you're comfortable in it, I think I'd have no problem with that.
Anything that is decent, except where people are not behaving appropriately.
Oh yes, if university management decided to come up with dress code for students, there should be no reason why a student should violate it. And for any student who violates such dress code should be punished for whatever reason he or she decides to violate the dress code.
Definitely, if a student does not dress as should be, after all, what we have come here to do is to learn how to appear in the public. You have a local government chairman. You have people in various offices, people that are actually holding good authority. How do they appear? Like mad people? Or exposing their bodies like most girls do? So if a woman does not dress as should be, there should be a penalty for the person to realize the position of a woman in the society. If you train a woman, you have trained a nation. So, if you train a woman that does not know that her body is important, then it means that we are going to have a nation that is irresponsible. I'm sorry to use that word.
Of course, if there are rules, definitely there are exceptions. There must be penalties, sanctions. Once you default, there should be sanctions. So if those rules are made to govern the dress codes, definitely they come along with penalties. Once a student is found to default, definitely he or she should be punished.
I even chase them back. There was an occasion I had to chase somebody to the dairy farm and then ask the security to come and pick her. And eventually they did. And they gave her a very big sanction that she should be dressed up, go to the security post before going into the classroom. And then while going, the same thing happens. And she did it for 3 months. Now we are better friends. And she has realized that what she was doing then was just to sell herself half penny, instead of looking a good woman that should be ready for a man. Any girl that is dressing indecently is a woman for everybody, not a woman to be married.
Well, actually, using myself as an example, you have a lot of things on your head. You're thinking of how to deliver to the students, how to teach. So hardly do you go to look at who is well dressed or who is not dressed. But sometimes some of the dressings can be so provocative that even when you're teaching, you see them, definitely it calls attention. In such instances, of course, students are sent back because this is not the lawless place. A university is where we learn morals. Upon graduation, you're said to have been found worthy in learning and character. and dressing is part of it. So we can't just come here and dress like gays, like prostitutes, and then no, the university is not like that. So definitely I'm in support of having a dress code for people who think, like I said again, it's also a correctional place. We also come here to learn. So if a student is not learning, definitely there should be sanctions, there should be rules to guide, to bring he or the person on board. Like, there's this popular saying that you dress the way you want to be addressed. You dress modestly, you dress neatly, people respect you, you move, you do this. But imagine somebody coming with a micro mini exposure. I mean, definitely it doesn't tell well about the person and about the parentage of such a person. So definitely, as a person, I'm definitely in support of having rules.
I feel very uncomfortable with some of the ladies, the way they dress. Some of them dress in a manner that it reveals their sensitive parts of their bodies. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. And then it makes some lecturers very uncomfortable, and it makes them lose focus as well. So there should be dress code in order to address this kind of problem. And even for the guys, that is not, some of the guys are also fond of dressing in a way that is unacceptable in any educational environment. So there should be dress code for both the ladies and the guys in order to checkmate some of these indecent dressings that we have on campus.